New poll reveals some interesting results about the upcoming 2020 primary races for Montana governor, U.S. House and U.S. Senate, and also the popularity of President Trump here in this part of the country. Montana State University Billings released the results of its Mountain States political poll today, which included 215 voters in Montana and 177 from Wyoming. Q2's Mitch Legge brings us the results.
The race for Montana governor and Montana's U.S. House seat are still wide open, according to a new MSUB Mountain States poll. Let's take a look at some of the results. In the race for Montana governor, it's still wide open. Of the Republican Montanans, when asked who they would vote for today, 33% chose Greg Gianforte, 25% chose Montana Attorney General Tim Fox, 9% for Montana legislator Al Olszewski, and 32% were undecided. That theme of indecision is running through to the U.S. House race as well. Of Montana Republicans, 44% don't know who to pick, followed by Montana Insurance Commissioner Matt Rosendale at 32%, and Montana Secretary of State Corey Stapleton polling at 22%. And on the Democratic side of things, Bozeman legislator Kathleen Williams polling strongly at 69%, 25% were undecided, and 6% would vote for Sims rancher Matt Raines. And in Montana, the poll for Senate only looked at the Democratic side of the coin, asking people if they would vote for Governor Steve Bullock for Senate. 59% of Democrats said they would, but Bullock is running for president and has repeatedly said he has no interest in the Senate seat. The poll did look at how much Montanans approved of Senator Steve Daines. 49% approved of Daines, 35% were undecided, and 16% also voiced their disapproval. The poll also asked people's opinion of President Donald Trump. Montana and Wyoming voters generally approve of Trump's performance, with 54% approval in Montana and 75% approval in Wyoming. And the question of impeachment, 59% of Montana voters disapprove, while 8% are undecided. And over in Wyoming, 77% of voters disapprove of impeaching the president, while 2% are undecided. MSUB Assistant Political Science Professor Dr. Jason Adkins organized the poll and said many folks are still undecided across the board because the primary election in Montana is still about 8 months away. Reporting in Billings, Mitch Legge, MTN News.
Well, the results from that poll are weighted using statistical formulas to provide a more accurate representation of the state's total population, but we do need to note that it has a plus or minus of around 7%, which is fairly high. Voters were asked the questions between October 7th and 16th.